On this week's Tuesday Talk, we are talking about what we do driving for long distances, or what we do in the truck while we're driving long distances.
Aside from driving,
which is all him,
yes,
and navigating, which is all me.
There's lots of podcasts.
Yes, there are a lot of podcasts. We listen to a few favorites, one being RV Entrepreneur with Heath. We really enjoy that. We've actually been on that podcast.
We have. We'll link to it below.
Yes, and really enjoy that one. And then Tim Ferriss, we enjoy his interviews. What else do we listen to?
Do you even blog with Pete? He has a very unique blogging style. You either like it or you don't. We happen to like it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
But let's see. I think those are the main ones.
Yeah. But we also listen to occasional other ones if someone recommends something, or if we're actually sometimes on podcasts, so we'll listen to other podcasts that we think might be fun to be on to see if we like how they interview and things like that. In general, we tend to listen to interview-style podcasts, things where there's a host, they interview someone else that has stories, you learn something, stuff like that.
Someone's bringing something of value that we want to listen to, like how to ask the right questions, or somebody's making $500 million on YouTube, or he's a photographer on the road. Those kinds of interesting, unique stories we like to listen to. So.
And good storytellers and good hosts who ask really good questions. That's part of the reason why we really like Heath and Tim Ferriss, is that we think they both ask very good questions and are quite good at interviewing people. So
they seem to be.
Yeah. Besides listening to podcasts, we do not listen to music. Partly because we like different kinds of music, but also because I like to sing while listening to music in the car. It's kind of an ingrained habit. Steve can't stand when I sing or anyone sings to music.
No, I don't. Yeah, I like to listen to the music and not somebody singing to the music. I'm sorry. I know I come across as a tool, but that's just the way it is with me.
So there's very little music that gets played in the Airstream. Plus, we don't have Sirius XM or anything like that. So when we're driving around, we'd have to find new radio stations or bring CDs.
And we don't like music enough to make that cost worth it.
No.
We would much rather learn something, like listening to a podcast, for example, than listening to music.
That's also why we don't listen to audiobooks. We read very different subjects. And so an audiobook
that's for sure
wouldn't really work for us, but podcasts tend to be short enough and have interesting enough stories and subjects that we both like that we can find plenty. Other than that, we usually eat, because while we don't do long travel days, we tend to keep it between 3 to 4 hours max. We're often driving right around lunchtime. And we used to snack a lot in the car while we were driving the Airstream.
Like kettle chips and other unhealthy but really tasty stuff.
We thought it was a special treat. It became a normal moving day thing, and it didn't help our staying healthy and fit goals.
Not at all.
So now we bring healthier snacks. We bring like pistachios and grapes, and then for lunch itself, we'll bring hummus. We'll switch out different kinds of hummus and carrots and peppers and some chips and things like that. So easy food for Steve to be able to just snack on and eat quickly while he's driving, because we do not stop for lunch almost ever.
Yeah, pretty much never.
No, we just
or any meal.
We just want to get where we're going, so we don't tend to stop on travel days to eat lunch. That's why we'll either eat something small and snack in the truck and then have something once we park the Airstream, or we'll have hummus and bring plenty of things to eat throughout our trip.
Sun just came out. I hope there's not a reflection on my dome. If there is, sorry about that. It's cloudy. You can never predict.
No.
So
that's what we do while traveling on travel days with the Airstream. Besides that, we watch our dogs. I mean, Patty sleeps. Used to be...
we watch our dogs.
We do. Well, I do. You watch the road. It used to be that Penny was a really good traveler, a big one. She'd just fall asleep. And Patty would be kind of restless. That switched about halfway through last year, and now Patty just like chills and sleeps. And Miss Penny pants.
Those dogs are so weird.
I know. I don't know.
It's usually about 2 hours, and then Penny will eventually calm down and maybe do some sleeping.
Yeah.
But then that's about the time that we're getting to our destination.
2 hours is like our like favorite amount of time to travel. So.
Or less.
Or less, yeah. So that's what we do while traveling. what do you guys do? Do you listen to podcasts? If so, what is your favorite podcast to listen to? Because we would love to hear about it and possibly add it into our schedule for listening to it as well.
That's right.
I think that's it for today's Tuesday Talk. If you have a question for a future Tuesday Talk, please leave it in the comments below because I'm running out of ideas. And then there'll be no more Tuesday Talks. And I know a lot of you like these. I know. So leave questions in the comments below. And hopefully you'll see those in future videos. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.